Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another live stream rehearsal for Undiscovered Country. I'm Kristen Call. I'm the co-artistic director of Coriolis Dance. And with Madeline Greger, we've created and co-choreographed and collaborated on this new work together. So enjoy being in a real rehearsal process. And if you enjoy it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We are doing things like this more often, and like this video because we would really enjoy your feedback and your encouragement. Okay. Shall we start with a review? Actually, if you want to just take a few minutes for yourself to review the material, and if you want to ask me questions first, and then we can go over with counts. All right. Anything you want to go over, Nata?
I'm okay to
just kind of go through it with counts.
Oh yeah, counts and yeah.
Okay, great. So let's kind of skip over that first 16 exploration, just knowing they're there. And we'll start right at the start of that phrase. Okay. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Was that all we did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Okay, so um, I would think of this step. It's getting a little bit more in the shoulders, I think. Yeah, maybe think about it like you're kind of rolling a ball around inside the hips more. You're rolling back.
Okay.
Rolling back, yeah. And then you just happen to be kind of picking the foot up a little bit.
And my question is, your back is arched?
Yes, I'm arched.
Okay. Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great. I'd bring those feet a little bit closer together, more underneath your hips there. Not all the way touching, but just a little bit more straight under. Yeah. And 7 and 8. Yep. Mm-hmm. Fingers. Yes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And your palm is up, and then you go again.
Yeah, you flip and
Like
push.
flip. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Down. Like boom. Okay. Great.
And I think this is Barbie foot here.
It is, yeah.
Not a full point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And then
Martha, grab. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and Maddie, I noticed I was looking at the video briefly from this morning, and Melissa's turning here and then bringing her leg in. So just have to remember to.
Okay.
Yeah. But what you're doing, Nata, is fine.
Okay. Boom. Switch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay.
Yeah.
In, back. Boom. Two.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go from the relative like hinge.
Yeah.
Up.
Chin.
Two. Down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And remembering that the left palm is up.
Okay.
So when you have that last, you have that 7 and 8. And so you can flip the hand to bring it up. Yeah. Yes. And what else is there? Yeah, there's still something a little funky about the attitude around. It looks like the action of the arm is to pull back and then bring it in. So it does, you go through and then pull.
That's what it is?
Yeah. That,
Okay.
yeah, Yes, yeah.
Maybe. So, do you want that as a turn or as a promenade?
Oh, we.
Like, or because I'm in another direction now, and I do like a full.
I think it's more like a flat-footed turn.
Like a flat-footed. Okay, flat-footed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was it.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay.
And as you're going along here with these little steps, thinking about how sensitive you can be with the palms, this like really like sensing your way.
Okay. Great.
What's one of the things that's really exciting about this moment is the opening of the knees, so that there's like a split second where you really are in a grand plie, and then it just like falls on the knee. Here you go. Here. That way. Yeah. Yes.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. So you want to see like that kind of I just said that that ending here. So that you go here. You don't want to like
It does keep going, but making sure not to just like go to one knee right away.
Okay.
That you see the moment where you're down.
The moment down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's happening all together, but yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yes. That's it. Great. I think my music's working today, so why don't we try it with some music? Okay. I'll count you down. We'll start with those 16 exploratory counts too. Counting in 5, 6, 7, 8, exploring. 2. Second, 8. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, rolling up, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5. All right, let's stop there. I think you were just still going in your exploration there, Nata.
Sorry, I thought it was like 3 counts, like 3 counts of 8, like. But okay, got it. So it's like 60 counts of exploration, and then it goes into
The first
the
step.
frame. Okay.
Mhm, mhm.
Okay.
And I'll count you in a 5, 6, 7, 8 to start. Okay, here we go. Five, 6, 7, 8, explore. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and step. 2, 3, 4. Look, dive, nod, cheek, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Dive, dive, rolling up. 1, up, down, down, up. Swing. And in. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and yeah. Question, any places that you're getting a little bit lost on what the counts are?
I think because it's been like that I'm getting like familiar with the kind of the music, like, so there's certain areas that I feel I might be a little bit like ahead or like, but it's just that turn to like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then 1 and 2 and okay. That's
Yeah.
I got like.
It happens pretty fast, yeah, because you turn 1 and 2, then you're doing a whole turn, 3, 4 to step 5 and 6
Okay.
and 7 and 8
And
and
8. Okay. Switch.
was that right? Did I do that right, Maddie?
7 and 8.
Yeah. 7 and 8 and 1
1,
and 2, 3.
3. Yeah.
6, 7 and 1 and 8 and 1.
Oh, that's where I messed up just now. You want to step together on the 5 and 6 and 7. So you end up doing 3 little squeezes, 6 and 7, so that you're already there on the 7 and.
I've been doing step out 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and.
Yeah. Isn't that what maybe I'm being confused.
That's what you said the first time, and then you just changed it to the opposite. And I feel like we should give the full 2 counts for the turn. So that the next movement is on 5.
4. So just landing on 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
5 and 6 and
7.
7. So there's a pull in with the arm. That's why it didn't seem correct to me.
I mean, I've just been pulling in there. I guess my feet were never fully together. I always have them like opposited. These are made for dance.
Okay, so let's make a decision then. Let's see. 7. Let's do it the original way. So the landing on the 5 and 6 and 7, just arms on that 7 and.
Okay.
Just so that we're not being confusing.
And 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then your legs are already a little bit open here. Yeah.
3 and 5, 6 and 7. Okay.
Cool. Let's do this one more time, and then I'm kind of wondering, Maddie, if you want to do this a little differently this evening and start adding to the phrase, and we can go into exploration after we've done a little bit more of the phrase, maybe. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. From the very top, tippity top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting ready. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that looked like it to me. I think you were both a little bit on a video delay, so
Yeah, your voice isn't coming in with the beat,
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I'm dancing to the music, but your voice is like a half or a full count ahead,
Yeah.
which it wasn't doing that this morning.
No,
So
it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Maybe I shouldn't try to count when you're doing it with the music then. For now. Okay. Let's add on. Yeah. Yeah.
So we haven't taught Nata the shifts that everyone else is doing.
Do we want him to do those?
Otherwise, he would be in stillness.
What do you think about like a little featured moment? Is there something we want to like preview that the audience wouldn't have seen, or do we want to repeat something that has happened already?
I mean, we could preview that moment if we wanted. We would just have to. We could just scoot.
Are you able to get back up out of that position? If you like lunge, can you like launch yourself back up?
Okay.
Without using your hands?
Okay.
Just curious.
So once I finish the up there, you want me to walk like this?
So you would go over,
down, okay,
and then down. And I'm just kind of curious if you're able to like use enough like momentum, maybe if it ends like really forward, to kind of pull yourself back up.
Like, so you, okay. Let me see.
Yeah, Maddie. How did you do that? Was that was like a roll or something?
Yeah, I started with that.
Oh, it looks so good.
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't.
That's a move from my childhood.
Oh no.
Doesn't feel good anymore. But so I'll show what like the real move is like going from here and then pushing back on, but I think you can just like with like nodded down, initiate back with your head to push back up. Yeah, whatever that was.
Or like up and down again. So you want me to get into this position?
I don't really know.
What are we doing right now?
What are we doing after he gets back up?
So we have like 8 counts to play with, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
back,
4. It seems like you kind of need to take at least like 1 step back, right? After that. 4.
Sure. Down. To the knee.
I like that pickup because that.
Oh yeah, because that's like your phrase, yeah.
It is. You get there. What leg would you say is like your good leg, Nata?
My good leg.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a good leg and I have a not so good leg.
Well,
or
I'm
are you
in the right side? Than
flexible in the right side? Okay.
Well, here it's on my right side, or yeah, I think the right side is my side. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Just sort of like,
Kristen.
Could we like go into that moment there?
Yeah, I think so. And then can you take a bite out of an apple?
With which hand?
I don't know.
Oh, I kind of like that.
Yeah, we dig it.
That's fun.
So
Yeah.
I have the apple. I go back, then I transfer, right? Like we'll be like back, and then.
I feel like we should take a couple steps, maybe.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like if you're here, knee, step, step, step.
Steps back. Oh. Step, 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 step.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. I feel like that ends up on 8. So we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4,
5, 6, 7, 8. You want the bite on the 8?
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if we want him to reset here by 8 or 8 and in order to come back to this moment.
Yeah.
With everyone else.
This thing.
So that means I think that if we kind of get here by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 and.
Okay.
Or maybe it's 8. Maybe it's 8, 7 and and.
7.
Oops, there.
7.
Is that weird? It feels a little awkward. I'm trying to.
Or I think one arm, probably, or I don't know. 7 and 8. 7 and 8.
So this arm's just hanging behind you.
And
No, that's kind of fun. I bet you can do that now. If you're actually not holding on to your leg with the right arm, you're just finding this position, and then on the 8 is when it comes under, and then resolve here, and 5.
Oh yeah.
6, 7, 8, and.
Okay.
Wanting to go up there, but yeah.
And again, that position, like flat there.
Yeah.
Yep.
The flip and the head. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we try that with from here? Those 8 counts. We have 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and woo! Cool. I like it. Should we keep going? Let's keep going.
So,
oh, sorry. I was gonna say it feels a little less awkward if you kind of like lean into that hip. But does that put you on the wrong foot? That does.
yeah.
Oh, that's why it feels weird. You have to stay on that leg. Oh, I thought I like that. What you just did, Maddie?
So
unhook again.
Yeah.
Let me see it.
Oh, so Nata, you would still do like your lift, and then do your 8, but then just to get into the other step, you would unhook it.
Okay.
Kind of like we did earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, boom.
Yes.
So from the bite, I unhook, I go. You don't hook it like this?
You go up and forward.
Up and forward. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up and forward.
Yeah.
Up and forward.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we want to continue on, Kristen?
Yeah.
Or do that one more time?
Let's continue. You feeling okay with that little bit we added?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So once you land back on your and, you're going to plie again on 1, and then on 2, you're going to shift onto your right foot, and you peep through like your elbow hole towards the front. On 1, 2, and your left arm straightens out. 3, you cover your eyes, and you pop your leg and bend your elbow. And then on 4, you step through with your left, and your left arm goes back. Beautiful. So from the and of 8, you plie 1, shift over on 2, and arm, 3, arm, and bend and pop, 4 steps through.
Okay.
4. On 5, you're gonna drop your arm and catch your right leg behind you. Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna hamlet your right arm. You're gonna stick your head back in it, and you're gonna lift onto releve as you you like put your hand into your arm again, and then you releve and come up at the same time. Do. And then you have a ball change out of that to like regain your balance. Ball change.
Ball change.
Mm-hmm.
So the flip, I transfer to the other side.
Yeah, plie, transfer. Mm-hmm.
So
transfer.
Transfer. Right.
Arm. Right. Left.
Bend.
Bend.
Back.
Across. Grab.
Grab.
Hamlet. Head. Rise. Ball change.
Change. Ball change. Okay. And your arms in the ball chains are like this?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring them back to like that kind of resting position that we had at the beginning after the dive roll up.
Okay.
So they're kind of in that like softly held position with your eyes facing out.
Nice.
But yeah. Yeah, I would on
Here, like that. Okay.
like yeah, straighten, bend.
So from the releve up, ball change.
Yeah.
Ball change. Okay. Good. And you're like, so your upper body is straight up or is forward?
It's straight up. So
Like this.
yeah, catch
You're right.
7 and 8.
Okay.
So I'm just like
Good. Okay.
do you want to do that one more time and then we'll go on?
Yes.
So land 8, we have 1, shift 2, arm and 3, and step through, catch and hamlet, head, rise, ball, change.
Good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So after our ball change, we have a little promenade counterclockwise in a flamingo position.
Okay.
And it's 1 and 2, and you land perpendicular to the front, 3 and 4, and our ponies traveling you straight backward.
Okay.
And you land with your arms trying to be parallel again to the ground.
Okay.
And 4 and 5, you're gonna rise onto releve and kick your leg out at the same time.
Okay.
Melissa added the releve this morning and we liked it. Yeah, and you don't have to think about like a huge kick. It's kind of just like a breath of air.
So more like this? That's what it is?
Yeah. You can face your hips more to the side.
Like that?
Yeah. Yep. And then the kick feels really, forward. So then after your kick, you do land back in this position with the weight on your right arm, and you like swivel back to the left, right, back, left, shifting weight onto your left foot, and then you have a little rocky forward back, and your front leg kind of straightens as you pitch forward and then bends again as you lean back. And yeah, just one of those, but it's kind of fun to do over and over.
You of those?
Yeah, and rise up onto releve on your back leg as you go forward a little bit.
Okay.
So as you straighten, both come up and straight and then go back down.
Think of it more like your heel tips you forward. That back heel coming up tips you.
Yeah, that's a better way to describe it, Kristen.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, this foot's the front foot, your right foot stays propped. So you're like for a second in a releve on both feet. Yeah.
Oh. So it doesn't go already like flat, it just stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Do you want to go over the flamingo part again?
Yeah.
So we just did Hamlet, ball change, and 8. We have 1 and 2 and pony, 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 kick and land, swivel, back, front, back.
Great.
Can I see again that from the kick that you do, you go back, 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 then kick. Yeah, that part. And then
Step, swivel, back.
switch. That's what you do here, and then switch.
Yep, so you switch your legs, and as you are switching, your upper body has like a little wobble to it.
Boom, boom. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So you do kick, switch, right? That's what it is.
And then front, back. So your bobble lands you, like kind of in a sassy back, front, back.
Ends back.
Ends back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I love doing that part, like just like over and over too. It's like. Feel like a flashlight.
Yeah. Do we want to go from the 1? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll count you.
Good.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Sorry, did I?
Yeah, let's do that again.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and.
Sorry.
Okay. I was just like
what? What is she counting? Here we go. 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
Okay. Yeah, is that just swing this arm up here? That's what you do from here, go directly to here.
down to up. Yeah.
Got it. Then you do the upper body turn. Boom. And then you do up, down.
Just once.
Good. Great.
Yay.
Do we want to try that with music, or do we want to? Yeah.
That would be good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just do the starting from that new 8 that we created. Yeah, and through the end.
I will try and mark the new 8.
Yeah.
Knowing that I will not be doing it.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we should just do that with counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I can like help with the rhythm of it too.
8 and 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that biting on 8, unhooking and then going down on 1.
Mm-hmm. I think it probably has to be earlier, like
Yeah.
7 and 8 and.
Yeah, probably for like cleanliness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, with just counts here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Cool. Let's do that one more time just to get it in the body. Go 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Questions?
And 8. So you want to finish on that on 8, right? 7 and 8.
Yep, 7 and 8.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
And 8, okay. At the end, you're still doing 2 or just 1?
Just the 1.
Just 1, okay. Boom, 1, okay. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
It's just too fun. It's too fun to do that.
I'm like, keep going. Okay, good.
Okay, one more, and then maybe we'll put it to music again here. Ready? 6, 7. Oops.
Sorry. Good. Good.
All right. 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8.
There.
I always think of being like a weeble wobble there. Do you know what those are, Nata? Have you heard of weeble wobbles?
Oh, wow.
Weeble wobbles.
They are these toys
All right.
from like I don't know, maybe the late 80s actually.
Okay.
And they look like eggs. They're little people, but they're weighted in the bottom.
Okay.
And so they're a little bit bigger on the bottom, and then they sort of like have this cone-ish
so they
shape
feel
on the
like
top. And they just wobble around like this. Yeah. So I always feel like I'm in that weeble wobble world in that little moment. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you go to this position, you do a drop head and then you drop or you go ready to the.
I'm correct me if this is wrong, Maddie, but I'm going to the right back, perching to the left back.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
forward back.
Right.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, okay.
You.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, it definitely has a little forward to the right and then like
You're right, because you do like a little bit like forward then to the right. You switch it.
just
Okay.
Cool. Let's try with music, and then we can switch modes here after. So I don't know. I'm not gonna count. Is that gonna be confusing? Because it's gonna be more confusing if I'm not with you.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Okay
I'll watch
with it.
and I'll take notes on what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can kind of count.
Count. Okay.
Yeah, you seem to be
Like the ones and the fours.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think we're delayed the same amount for Aubrey.
Cool. Okay, sounds good. I'll let you do the count in also, Maddie.
Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, go 1. Five, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 5, 8, 1. 5, 8, 1. And 5, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 3, and 6, and 7, 1, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 3, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 4, 5, 7, 8, 1, and 4, 5, and 8, 1, and 2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Let's see. So I think counts are just sort of still a little muddy. That's okay. I feel like you know what they are. It's just like getting your body to do it, do what you're asking it to do. So just some more details. So this being a little bit more clear with the foot shape, I think is nice there, since it's a series of like really sharp. Oh, from Martha. Yeah, so this moment, 1 and 2, and so it's such a really nice sequence of like quick, 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 quick into this fluid moment that takes you over. So we've seen this now like twice. The first time after the big turn, I would say think a little bit more about this, pushing, keeping the hands really close actually, and thinking about how your hands are like in your view. So if it's out here, you can't actually see them. And it's like you're trying to like prod along a hallway in the dark. So you really are like trying to slide your hands along and straightening, stretching those arms as you go. Yeah. Nice. And then for Maddie's, it's a little bit different because you're trying to put your head in between. Yeah. But it still has the same sort of like growing as you're stepping, you're growing the arms. Yeah. I think all that this little moment down to the knee needs is to like feel like it goes somewhere. So like really getting your weight forward. Oh, you're bringing this knee up, is that right? That does kind of limit how far you can go. Because it feels like you kind of want to be able to, see, I guess, this trajectory where it's really a rock, and it's getting a little bit like under, and then picking up rather than using the momentum. What do you think, Maddie? Does it feel important for the knee to stay down for you?
I don't know.
Like should we rock to the hands? Allow that.
Like get the rocking momentum.
Yeah. Because that looks a lot better in terms of like seeing the weight shift.
Legs.
Living room dancing.
Right. You're doing it. Good job.
Okay. Down.
Over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Back. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Down.
Yeah. 2 and 3, 4, 5. Wait, whoops. 5, 6, and 7, 8.
And
Think about like your little puppy paws, but for your hips.
like this. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah, great. Okay. Why don't we switch modes a little bit? Sound good?
Do we want to teach Nata the rest a different time, or
Well, we could keep going too if you want to. We could finish more with exploration. Do you?
I don't know, we have 45 minutes and I have a feeling there was just a lot of parts in the next part.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like if we want to do exploration, we should probably do it now.
Okay, yeah, we can do a shorter version. I feel like last time with you, Nata, we did a kind of a longer one. So, okay. So we're gonna go back to yeah, let's go back to the hibernating and witnessing modes. Do a tiny little bit with that foraging versus focusing energy. And then I'll keep prompting from there. Okay. And Maddie, just let me know if my voice is cutting out still. All right. So starting in the way that we're going to maybe start this work with the hidden eyes. And you can find that heavy lidded feeling with your human eyes too, to start. And finding your deer hooves.
Yes, I know, just give me a second.
And connecting those deer hooves down deep into the earth underneath you. Let it give you feedback up into the softening of your body. Starting to feel the kind of rolling hills of the hips. And then finding the textures and sensations of your skin. The deep grooves of the bark. The roughness and the flakiness. The moss that's growing up out and spreading over the surface of you. And then starting to find this breeze for the arms. These branches of arms that have these gnarls and knots on them. And the weather, the wind pushes and pulls your branches. It's all very internal. You're in preservation mode. You maybe start to blink one of your hand eyes open.
What's up?
And then maybe it comes back into slumber.
What?
Maybe something else comes in to your consciousness. You blink and open.
I can't really right now because
And it comes back down to slumber.
because I'm doing something right now.
And you feel that pull of your body slowly
Yeah,
starting
Maddie,
to come
Maddie
awake.
right now, so
The
I'm
eyes
doing
start to
okay
blink
now.
more
Yeah, that's-
often.
Choose rehearsals.
And now they're actually fluttering and
Alrighty.
waking,
Okay.
fully open. It's time to forage now. And you start to search the ground, search your surroundings, searching the sky. And maybe these eyes are very, very attuned to the colors red and the brightness of gold.
Hey, I can just hop on and I'll just.
And you can just
I'll just
zone
be a
in
little
and
overly
zero
quiet,
in
but
on
I
those
can hop
colors.
on.
Those colors are the colors of the
Okay.
apples.
Give me 5 minutes and then I'll invite
Maybe
you
they've
guys to a Zoom,
fallen,
okay?
some have fallen on the ground.
Is that okay?
Maybe some are still up in the trees. You can take some in your hands and you can bite. What is it to take in the juice of these apples into your body? Really finding back into your foraging. What are the things around you that you gather? Maybe you're also a collector of animal bones or bones in general. Not because you need them to survive, but just as little trinkets for you. How do you look at these objects when you hold them? Okay, great. So what were some things that you found from that? What's the difference for you between like that hibernation into awakening, into foraging, into locating and actually having in your possession?
So I felt more like even the fact that I was kind of like into this flowy kind of movement. For some, I don't know, I felt, especially like the picking part, picking, I was kind of like playing with this notion of how to pause and pick something, like being very attentive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you just pause and then you pick it up and then you start analyzing. And so that kind of like, I don't know, I was kind of exploring that thing about like being like human, but also not be human. I don't know. It's kind of
Yeah, like creatures that live in the trees, I feel like have this sense of being able to like snap into action or also snap into like complete focus and stillness and alertness. I was saying earlier in the early rehearsal, I've been watching these videos of bush monkeys They're these tiny, do you know what these are? These tiny little creatures that are as small as your hand. They look like little baby koalas with like long, like, I don't know, like lemur tails. They're long and fluffy, and those huge, huge red eyes. And they are like so tiny, so cute, but also like incredibly alarming. The way that they move is like so quick. Like they could be like completely still, and then so they've like jumped up all the way above someone's head onto a branch or onto whatever. So yeah, I think that sense of like there's something like both predator and prey about it, that I feel like is maybe part of, I don't know, it feels like there's something like that in these creatures too. But they're not so tied to like a human morality. They're more in the laws of nature, and they can kill as quickly as they might offer food, you know. Anything?
Yeah, and also I was kind of like thinking this idea of nomada, like not like you don't have a place actually, like where to like you don't have a home basically, and you're just like you travel like nomada. I don't know how to say it in English, but
I think it like nomads.
Nomads, yeah. I
Yeah.
think yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. Like when I was kind of moving, I was like, well, this place that I'm like here, you know, everything might be everything for me kind of new. And that's why I'm kind of like exploring and what is this, you know, example like the apple, you know, how it tastes, what kind of like effect have involved in me, you know, if it's like pleasure or do I like it or do I not like it, or I don't know. Yeah, kind of like that. So, you know, those like things when you have like eating something, it cannot like you might not like it or you might like it, or probably can cause you, I don't know, might be poison or who knows. Yeah, and actually like eating, I just think that it can completely change your whole mood, you know? And so yeah, I don't know. I was kind of thinking like that.
No, I that makes so much sense too. Like if these creatures are sort of like in this post-apocalyptic world, then yeah, maybe they don't have like a home base that they can always come back to. Maybe they forage what they can in the area as long as there's resources available, and then they have to keep moving. Yeah, that's interesting thought. Cool. Was there anything you wanted to add, Maddie, from doing this?
I'm just like, I'm really interested in investigating like the idea of eating the apple more. Like, yeah, is it poisonous? Like, how does it make you feel? How does it make you react? How does it make you move differently? And like, what causes those different reactions? I think could be really informative to the film as well, and seeing people eat and how does that change like their movements thereafter.
Maybe we can do that let's do another really short one with the sounds, and maybe we can like bring that into that exploration, because yeah, I think that's a good thing to be thinking about. So this exercise is a call and response kind of exercise, utilizing sounds. So there's like 4 sounds that are at your disposal. You have a gasping inhale, which I feel like we maybe like left this out for you when we were talking about it, but this part of the phrase, it has an inhale. It goes, so there's both the gasping inhale and the like forced exhale. So those are 2 of your available sounds. The third one is an apple bite. We're making the teeth close and mimicking that sound of tearing out the bite of the apple. And then the fourth one is a sort of modified open mouth version. You can think of it like showing your fangs. And that one's yeah. So so the rules are, you can initiate the sounds. That's fine. You can play with the repetition of those sounds, the pitch of those sounds. You can kind of manipulate those sounds as you'd like. But whenever you hear one, you have to immediately try to call it back. So the goal is to be making a lot of sounds and to be picking up from each other, from you and Maddie, picking up from each other what the other person is doing with their sounds and trying to mimic it as well as be making your own sounds. And as, let's say also, as you're doing that whenever you get the apple bite, it changes, because we're going to be in movement too. You can be in your creature body. Whenever you get apple bite, it has to change your perceptions of your surroundings in some way.
Okay.
Sorry, that's a lie. It took all the time just to explain that exercise.
It's fine.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
You're ready. All right, you can rest. Awesome. Yeah, we could have gone much longer with that. That was really beautiful. Maddie, I saw you exploring a lot of different like emotional states there. Like, like you were like a happy drunk at one point.
Yeah. JC also like looked at me after like one of them, and then I like made eye contact, and then I was like, thanks, Boo Fang. But it was really like interesting to see like what is it like if like you eat it and then you're like I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Or like if it's like a release or like
Yeah, that made me think when you said that, made me think of like of Snow White when she takes a bite of the apple and you don't ever see her chewing it, right? But somehow it's like lodged in her throat because the way that she wakes up is like by spitting it out, right? Am I imagining that?
Are you talking about like the OG like Grimm's or Hammerstein version of the story?
Maybe. I don't know where this memory is coming from exactly. I just remember like seeing like that bite like roll on the ground or something weird. The apple rolls on the ground in the Disney version.
Right.
But that idea of like of it getting lodged in your throat and like asphyxiating you. that's scary. But yeah, like what if the poison of these apples has hallucinatory sort of properties? What if it functions like DMT? What if or what if it's more like being drunk or like being high, like that sort of like
or sleepy,
yeah. Does it make you hungry for even more apples?
You can have a tantrum.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, tantrum. Yes.
Yeah, there's mean drunks too.
Right.
There's bad trips too. We should
actually
move on, but
I wonder, and the color, like red, green, I don't know, maybe blue.
Yeah, like, does it change your whole surroundings like to
Right.
red? Yeah. Cool. Anything else before we kind of go back into more structured phrases?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, for Nata, for you, I kind of just noticed more of like that, like sneaky. There was something sneaky about what you were doing.
Yeah.
It was a lot more like raccoon-like. Like, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna take this apple. It's mine.
Kind of like, I don't know, what do you call like that character of Lord of the Rings? Goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, but kind of sneaky, like
Yeah, I think that these creatures are clever. Yeah, really clever beings. Cool. Okay. Maybe we can do more of that on Sunday all together.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Yeah.
I know that'll be so fun to have everybody.
Yeah, to have everybody. Yeah.
So shall we go on with the phrase? Try to learn a little bit more of it. As we got to,
Okay, how about
where are we now?
We are here. Again.
Great.
Okay, okay.
So it's still you, Maddie.
Still me. Okay. So we're gonna start with our hand moving in a circle counterclockwise to finding an apple, and you're gonna shift your weight to face the left.
Oh, this is a camera.
And then you have two Michael Jackson like hip knee thrust pops. And then you're gonna do a circle with your head to the right.
Okay. You might not.
And you're gonna bend forward and your arms gonna swing back. Yeah, beautiful. And then you do like a little floaty roll up, but it's really just like your feet initiating your knees, and then your hand lands on your forehead, kind of like back in that position. Yeah. So we just went and 8. You have a circle 1, land 2, and 3, and 4 are the hip things. That's wrong. Sorry, Nata. It's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 5 is the head. 6 is down. 7 is the up. And your hand lands on your forehead. 8, you come back to an apple. So again, the first 8. Circle 1, land 2, Michael Jackson, turn your head down, swing up, land, apple.
So little yellow. Okay, good. That helps.
Any questions on specifics of that?
Okay, so what's,
Okay, so from here, you do down the apple, the bite, right? Michael Jackson, roll down. So are you like this?
My other hand is on my thigh.
The right.
Yep, my right hand is on my thigh, and then the left one swings back. Sorry, I think you might see my hand go up because I catch my headphones on the way down. But your right hand should stay on your thigh, and your head is dropped. And then your arm swings and your heels lift at the same time.
Okay. Swing on the relevant.
And then palm in.
Okay.
Palm in, and then apple.
And then apple. Okay. Okay, good.
Yep. And your gaze is up on that. So you're looking up.
The bite still up, like up
Yep.
there. Okay.
Yep.
So you that's what it is.
So as you swing, everything lands up.
And okay, still there.
Swings and up and stays. And just your hand shifts. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
oh, really? Interesting. He's funny. He's from Long
Beautiful.
Beach.
Yeah.
California.
And then for the Michael Jackson, you can your knees bend and your pelvis goes and your head kind of joins.
Maddie, earlier we had talked about this being the 3 fingers on the forehead, but with the more apple shape.
Right. Yes, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But a little different because we're a little bit more open in the beginning, more holding the apple.
Okay. So, and this time is more closed, the fingers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then it goes on.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it lands and then it goes to the mouth.
And it there, okay.
Do you want to
Good.
go from 8 or do you want to try the first 8 one more time?
Let's start the first thing one more time.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. So we just had and 8, circle 1, land 2, and 3, and 4, 5, down 6, swing 7, and apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it.
So let's push on. So we just apple and 8. That's how we're gonna hold 1, and then and your foot is gonna lift, and 2, your foot sets back down, and you adjust your gaze to the horizon.
Okay.
1 and 2, and 3 is a hip roll forward, and it lands back onto that right leg. And then you look forward, keeping your apple on your mouth, and then you show your apple. Yep, and you keep your gaze all forward and trying to like face the apple as frontal as possible.
So it's close to you, it's not.
Yep, it's pretty in.
Okay. That's what you do? You change? Or you still?
Not yet, no. Still wait on your
Okay, so you do the leg?
leg, look, well,
Yeah.
leg down, hips, look, hand.
Okay. Look, hand. Okay. Got it.
So hips, look, hand. You're gonna do another swivel with your hips,
Boom.
and your left goes, out, in, shifting the weight, perfect. And then you're gonna do like a little flick flack type thing.
I like it. Yeah, I like
Flick flack, and you step up onto your releve, parallel, and then you squish your apple with a little like
Well, it's just,
body roll and
they're
your
just,
booty
they're
and
getting so,
toes.
they're just
Yeah.
getting super nice.
Good. Flick, flat. Flick.
Flick out, flick cross, yeah.
Now you compare like,
Flick
my
back, D,
vocals.
D.
You feel my
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Now that the other thing is just to add the head so that you're in a little bit of an over curve with your body, and then it comes into that arch.
So drop the head and up. That's what
I
it is.
like that color.
Yeah, but you're in your releve when you start,
And
then as you plie is when you
Mm.
bring the tail and the head crown up. Yeah. We talked about like having a skull in the hand and like crushing it into the ground underneath you.
Yeah. I kind of think about connecting like my hand and my head. So as my hand is like going forward, my head is going forward. As my hand like pops back up, my head pops back up.
Yeah.
don't know why I couldn't describe that for Melissa this morning. I was like, what?
Saving these for a project.
Okay.
You making fun of me over there?
She is. She's like,
I'm saving the center of the toilet paper rolls, and he's talking to his sister about it.
I don't know if you know, Maddie, but we can kind of hear him.
Okay.
oh.
I just don't know if that was why you had your headphones, if you were.
Select speaker, select a microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me now?
Yeah.
Unless,
Yeah.
cool.
Sorry, I probably should have said that a lot earlier.
Can I not hear you now, though?
You can't hear me? Hello, 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 hello.
Okay, now I can hear you. Yeah.
Singing hello to
Yay.
Maddie. Great. Should we try to piece all of the new stuff together? Or
Yeah, Nata, how are you feeling?
Yeah, we can do that.
Do you want to go from here?
Yeah, that new section that we
Yeah.
did. The down, then you go 1, then you go
Okay.
up.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
The whole shebang.
Yeah.
This is like,
because the first section I have it like really really good. Like I think like, but today we just got that new section.
Yeah.
Like from the yeah.
Okay. I'll count you off.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah.
Balls change. Two. Back. Round. Up. Down. And then from there, you go this new section. 2 things. The 2 Michael Jacksons.
Mm-hmm.
Into the R. And then I think I have it. The R.
It lands
And
on
then
your
the-
forehead and then
the
comes
face,
to
right?
apple.
Switch the face, then put the thing, then I do flick flack. And then that's when I do the up, down, okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think you're missing 2 moves. I don't know. So after the arm swing up, your hand lands on your forehead and then comes to the apple. And then your foot goes, and then your hips go, and then you look apple. And then your hips go again.
And then again, the foot. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I forgot that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay.
All right.
Again with counts.
Yes.
Okay. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. It's hard to tell since you're both a little behind my counts, but I think you're doing it correctly. And I think Natalie just got a little lost on the standing version of this. Something that will help a little bit with this section. I think this is a tough section, but thinking about all the things being separate counts can help.
You grab the foot from here. You grab the foot. That's what.
Yep. You from here. You release your right arm from your shoulder, and then you.
Oh, that's
grab.
what it is. Okay, got it. Okay. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Boom. Shoom. Releve. Okay.
Yeah.
Releve. Ball change, and then I keep my arms like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
And then they like unravel for the
3, switch. And then it goes this new section. Michael Jackson. Throw. Up. Head. Look. Sorry. I did the apple. Then I do the leg, right? That's what it is? Leg, okay. And then the hip. Look. The apple.
You're going like way out.
Yeah.
You're going to be more forward.
Okay. Boom. That. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those things that is like okay, yeah. I got it.
Cool. Shall we try this new stuff with music?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be quicker than what I've been counting. I've been going a little slower. Here we go.
Music.
I'll let you count, Maddie.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. 5, 6, 2, 2, 5, 8, 1. 8, 1. 7, 8, 1, 5, 8, 1, 5, 8, 1, 8, 1, 5, 8, 1, 5, and 8, and 1, 3, 5, and 8, and 1, 6, 8, 1, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 8, 3, and a 4, and 5, and 8, 5, 6, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, it's weird.
Me counting did not go so well.
Yeah. Sorry. I have no way to help you because it's like 1 3/4 counts off.
Like yeah, I think it's a delay thing.
Yeah. I think Nata, just going over this new stuff, if you have any of your own time, to just kind of get it in your body.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with this section too, so I think it's just like getting each moment. Yeah. And like there are a lot of different details. Yeah, like is the hand here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Yeah.
Oh, when it's here.
Right.
That yeah.
Yeah.
Because this one is not here, so it's here, and then like I throw, and then I go like ha, right.
That one's right. Yeah. The Michael Jackson should be forehead.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. It's an apple on the forehead.
Apple forehead. Good. Yeah.
Which we don't do, I think, at any point in time. Other than that. So that is the only apple forehead is the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because this one's you have it like this, right? That when you do like the back.
Yeah, it should be here the entire time.
Back down, and then you do more. That's what it is?
Yep. So you can let your hand come like fully off your head and like swing you around. So that can be like a, sorry, it goes to there.
Okay. Good.
And then I'd also say finding places where there is that swing and release. So there's this is actually one that's a release and place. Coming into this is a release. It's the kind of like the knocking into position that grows. Yeah, and there are moments in this new stuff that have that as well. So once you start to have it in your body, finding where those are, those moments.
Okay.
Oh, and I noticed at the very, very beginning. So here, the very first sequence of head turns.
Yeah.
This is good. It's this one that needs to delay. Yeah, and then it swings and comes up. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So finding those moments, I think, will help it feel better too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all my notes really.
Okay.
Cool. Yay. We did it again. So for next rehearsal, I think we'll want to take some time probably to talk about practicalities of being on set, like what to come already prepared with, what to bring with you, costume stuff, makeup stuff, hair stuff. And if you can maybe like have a little show and tell for us with your wig, we can kind of see if that
I have a wig just in case.
Yeah, if you can like just have it with you in rehearsal on Sunday, and then we can like
Kristen, I don't think he has a wig. He
I
said
do
that
not
he will
have
wear a wig.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I just said maybe I have a wig or something, but no, I do not actually have a wig.
Okay. Sorry, all this time I was just like, okay, he's gonna bring his wig.
No, I do not have.
I do have a wig.
I have a long wig.
I have a long wig with side bangs. I don't think it's good enough though. I don't think it's realistic enough for what we want. But I can still, I don't know, maybe you and I, Maddie, can talk about it and see what we want to do. But,
yeah. Because I mean, also all it really takes like is getting like netting in the front, like mesh, and then putting hairs through it to kind of give it, even cheapo ones, a more realistic look. It would kind of be a project though, for sure.
Yeah.
To turn a non-realistic one into a more realistic one.
Yeah, that's definitely not my area of knowledge at all. So
Okay.
Okay, so but yeah, we'll spend some time next rehearsal talking about that stuff. And I think that's all I've got. Do you have anything, Maddie?
I think that you saw it on the Coriolis Instagram, but all the dancers have been funded. So that's really awesome and secure. And it happened, like at 10 a.m. yesterday, we got all of the funding for the dancers. And so we're moving forward with the next pieces. And then if we make our goal like way earlier than the actual day of Give Big, we're just gonna keep raising and then hopefully get everyone more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, super exciting though.
Yeah.
Bravo.
Alrighty. So thank you very much. I know this is a weird way to rehearse, but we're doing it and everybody's doing great. So have a great evening. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you Sunday.
Thank you. See you all.
Bye.
See you. Enjoy your